Listen, Kingfish, this was your idea, merging with Miss Blue.
Yeah, well, how did I know it was going to turn out this way? The merger turned out that we was working for her as a couple of janitors.
Yeah. And we done told everybody that we is a couple of big executives here. I is ashamed. What is we going to tell our friend?
Yeah.
Well, let's don't stand here. I'll take the dustpan, you take the broom, and... Wait a minute, I'll get it. Hello?
Hello, Andy. This is Amos. I just called up to find out how you and the Kingfish is doing with your merger.
Amos, believe me, we is cleaning up, just cleaning up.
You'll hear Amos and Andy again in just a moment. You know, it's a wise lady who treats her good friends considerately. And come wash day, your washer is one of the best friends you have. So don't run it for hours. Get Rinso's soapy rich suds on the job. As little as a 5-minute run per load gets clothes Rinso white. No wonder Rinso is the only soap officially endorsed by the makers of 33 leading washers. No wonder Rinso users whistle while they wash.
Rinso white, happy little wash day song. Rinso white, dirty sing it all day long.
Your clothes is so white and the color so bright.
You'll sing as you work along.
Rinso white,
Happy little wash day.
Happy wash day song.
Be sure to be with us again next Friday evening at this same time when the makers of Rinso will again present Amos and Andy with their guest, that great star of screen and radio, Frank Morgan. This program is broadcast to our armed forces everywhere. This is Harlow Wilcox saying goodnight to you for all of us and reminding you that every 9 minutes one of your fellow Americans dies of tuberculosis. Will you help to fight this menacing disease? You can, just by buying and using Christmas seals. The money from Christmas seals works all year round to fight the growing threat of tuberculosis. This Christmas, be sure you join the fight. Buy and use more Christmas seals.
Why is Lifebuoy America's favorite bath soap? I'll tell you 2 big reasons. Lifebuoy in your daily bath gives all-over protection from BO. Yes, from head to toe, it stops BO. And Lifebuoy gives protection that lasts and lasts. So play safe. Make sure Lifebuoy's in your soap dish. It's the only soap especially made to stop
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Actually, this is the intern show. All-time radio show. Top of the evening, everybody. Whoever's listening, now or later. Just like the candy, now and later. Sort of reminds me of getting those TV shots in the mid-1970s, and well, now I guess they pretty much eliminated the need for that due to the fact that I don't really know anybody who gets them anymore. Well, let's say it's at the doctor's office. What is it? The tetanus shot. That's about, or maybe the flu shot. That's about it. But flu is pretty much an ongoing thing. So tuberculosis. Well, right now it's been eliminated, but with some things are going on that I will not mention because it's supposed to keep this happy tonight. A happy little show. Tuberculosis could possibly make a comeback, unfortunately. Anyway, who knows? And who knows what the future holds? None of us. Except in certain cases, maybe. Anyhow, since news guy went MIA tonight, let's put on from the 4th of February, 1944, Amos and Andy Missing Persons Bureau, because news guy is missing. Here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Amos and Andy Show. One of the great ambitions of Amos' life has been to see Andy working at a steady job. Amos has just run across an idea which he thinks will turn the trick. And right now he's in Andy's office telling him about it.
Now, what do you think of it, Andy?
Well, let me get the thing straight.
Well, in other words, a lot of people is missing. People getting lost. People is trying to trace kinfolk.
Yeah, and you think that I ought to open up a missing people's bureau?
Well, maybe you and the Kingfish together, and the customers pays you for finding lost people.
Yeah, but tell me something. How can anybody get lost? The streets has got signs on them. You can always get the name of the town off the railroad station.
Oh, son, I don't think you got the idea. Suppose that a man is in Pittsburgh, and his kinfolks is here in Harlem, but they don't know that he's in Pittsburgh.
Well, why don't he write home?
Well, maybe he's broke, or... Well, say a man's in Baltimore.
Well, now, wait a minute. If the man's broke, how'd he get to Baltimore?
Look, Andy, I'm just trying to give you an example. I ain't talking about no real person.
You mean there ain't no man?
No, there ain't.
Well, we sure wasted a lot of time chasing them all over the country.
No, I tell you, Andy, this missing people's business could really be something. I got the whole idea from a magazine that I read. There are some big companies downtown in New York, like the Nationwide Missing Persons Bureau. They're doing the same thing and doing a great job of it. And you and the Kingfish could go in partners and make a lot of money on the thing.
Well, of course, we ain't going to be as good as them big companies downtown, because they got disconnections all over the country.
Well, that's where my idea come in. You see, the Mystic Knights of the Sea got branch lodges all over the country, too. And with the help of the brothers and the other lodges, why, you really got some connections there.
Yeah. Yeah, Amos, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm going over to see the Kingfish at the lodge right now.
Well, that don't sound like a bad idea at all, Brother Andy.
No, we sure ought to be able to make a lot of money with it.
Oh, you're right about that. I'm definitely interested in the proposition.
You see, Kingfish, this business is perfectly honest and above board.
Oh, that's all right. I'm still interested.
Yeah, well, what you think of it? We call it the Missing People's Bureau. And don't forget, we can find these people through the lodge members all over the country.
Put it there. We is in business, partner, dear. Let's set up the company right now.
Right.
Now, Andy, you as the vice president is going to have a lot of reporting duties.
Yeah, you're right. Wait a minute. Just a minute. Did you say vice president?
Yeah, that's right. You is the vice president. Oh, it's going to be great.
Now, wait, excuse me for protruding, Kingfish. But has we got a president of our company?
Oh, certainly we got a president. After all, when you got a vice president, you got to have somebody that the vice president can be vice to. You can't do that.
Well, now, excuse me for protruding again, Kingfish. But who is our president?
The president is, me.
By what great landslide did you arrive in on? Why has you always got to be president, Kingfish?
Oh, listen, Andy, I hate to talk about this to you, but I'll explain it. Pull all your brains together in one lump now.
Yeah, I'm pushing. I got it. Wait.
Partner, dear, no man can live forever. Now, if something happened to me as president of our business would continue to prosper because a capable, two-fisted businessman as you, the vice president, would step into my shoes.
Yeah, I guess I would.
But on the other hand, Andy, if you was the president of our company and something happened to you, like getting shot, or falling in the river and drowning, or getting run over by a 5-ton truck, poor, ignorant, no good, incapable me would never be able to step into your shoes.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah, so it's up to you, Andy. If you want to be president, we'll make the switch right now.
Oh, no, the job sounds too dangerous to me.
Well, then let's get going. Now, the first thing we want to do is to call up Gwendell over at the newspaper, put an ad in the Harlem paper, letting the people know that we is running a missing persons bureau.
Well, fellas, I see your ad in the paper yesterday. Y'all started business, huh?
Yeah, just waiting for customers.
Yeah, just waiting for somebody to lose somebody, Amos.
Yeah, we is all organized already. The Kingfish is president and I is the vice president.
Oh, you only the vice president, huh?
Yeah, well, that's just till the Kingfish get hit by a 5-ton truck.
You see, Amos, I is handling the dangerous part.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you mean, but I guess it's all right. I think if you fellas work hard at this thing, you can really make a success out of this.
Well, we going ahead full speed.
Well, good luck to you, and I'll see you tomorrow, fellas. So long.
So long, Amos.
So long, Amos. You know, Andy, that's a pretty good idea Amos got for us, this Missing People's Bureau. We ought to do something for Amos.
Yeah, well, if he ever lose anybody, why, we'll find him and give Amos 10% discount.
We really organized good here, Andy. And I even got 3 dozen beautiful handkerchiefs, too. Oh, we is all set here.
Handkerchiefs? What is they for?
Oh, well, when somebody come in here and start talking about their lost relative, it's only natural that they gonna start crying. And we want them to know that in time of their sorrow, we thinks of everything.
Yeah, and you gonna give them a handkerchief?
Yeah, the wholesale price is 25 cents each. That's what we're gonna do there. Sort of a subsidiary thing we got there.
Yeah. You is really thinking of everything, ain't you?
Oh, I tell you, this is gonna be great. You know that?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now, look here. If this is a customer, let me handle the thing. Now, you just keep quiet. Come in.
How do you do? Is this the Missing People's Bureau?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Yeah, won't you sit down on that box, madam? These chairs that we are sitting in is the only 2 we got. Our furniture is out being stuffed over.
Thank you.
Plead your case, madam.
Well, my name is Mrs. William Selby. I'm interested in locating an aunt of mine that I have not seen in 10 years.
Andy, not yet. Put them handkerchiefs back. Go ahead, Miss Selby.
Well, it so happens that this aunt of mine, her name is Bertha Brand. She took care of me all during my childhood.
She did, huh?
And she nursed me through 2 serious illnesses. She supported me. In fact, she ruined her own life taking care of me.
Must have been a wonderful woman.
Well, anyway, when I got married, she left. And I've been out of touch with her for the past 10 years. But now my husband's doing fine. I'm in a position to give her the care and help that I know she needs very much in her old age.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing you was doing, Miss Selby.
You can see why I want to find this poor old helpless lady.
Is you got any idea where she is at?
Well, no. That's why I've come to you. I've got to find her. I just have a feeling that she's all alone somewhere and needs me.
Do you really think that she's all alone?
Yes, I do.
And,
yeah, Kingfish.
Pass me one of them handkerchiefs, will you, please?
To tell you the truth, Kingfish, I is regusted with you.
Well, now, don't worry about it, Andy. We'll get business.
Listen, we ain't gonna get no place if every time a customer say something sad, you're gonna bust out crying.
Oh, well, Brother Andy, can I help it if I was the senseless type?
Listen, Kingfish. Listen here, you gotta get tough in this business.
Yeah.
I don't blame the woman for walking out after seeing the president break down. Listen, if we're gonna get anywhere, you gotta keep a lip up a stiff.
I promise you, partner dear, I'll hold